Wszyscy gotowi? Gotowi? Everybody ready? We're gonna be singing. Everybody knows the tune, I presume. Let there always be sunshine. Zawsze niech będzie słońce, zawsze niech będzie niebo, zawsze niech będzie. What's going on here? Why are you not singing? I can't hear you. Open your mouth wide. I still can't hear. Anybody can hear? You have to be loud. I am 7. He is tall, skinny, with a thundering voice. Longish hair, as is the fashion in the 1970s. We are sitting on the floor of the House of Culture. Beautiful building with sloping roofs, a beautiful park around it, birch trees. We are having an after-school program there. We are learning how to draw, how to paint, how to make clay sculptures, how to dance and sing. It's supposed to be fun. Zawsze niech będzie słońce, zawsze niech będzie I can't do it. I'm singing with all my might. My throat hurts, but I still cannot keep up with other kids. Don't you understand plain Polish? Why? Beznadzieja. You better learn how to sing next time. Come back next week. Dismissed. I'm keeping a brave face until I get home. My mom is cooking in the kitchen. She's making a lane kluski. It's a kind of pasta that you pour into chicken broth. It makes nice little noodles, very fast. If you work 8 hours, stand in line for 3, you come back home, you're pretty tired. So this is a nice way to go about your dinner. Sweetheart, why are you crying? What's going on? Can you calm down? Oh, what happened? Oh, some guy yelled at you? What did you do? Oh, he said you have no voice? Well, he's kind of right, don't you think? I mean, you have a sweet, teensy, wincy little voice, but you're no singer. I am not. I mean, it's not a big deal, okay? I'm choking. Not just on tears, but on despair. My mom never lies. And yet, this can't be right. This can't be true. Well, doesn't she always say that it makes her crazy when me and my brother fight because of the screams? And then, what about the lake? What about the story she keeps telling about the lake? I was 3. We went camping with a couple other families. Campfire. I was singing those gruesome ballads that I learned at my auntie's from an LP. How did it go? 4 mile za Warszawą wydałem ja siostrę za mąż. Once he brought in a severed hand, still wearing a wedding band. Everybody liked it. I thought I was a great singer. There isn't much audio going on in our house. My mom never laughs out loud. She has crooked teeth and she covers them like this. She cannot carry a tune, so she never sings, maybe in church, but really quietly, in order not to offend anybody. My father can carry a tune. Sometimes he sings me a lullaby.
Był sobie król, był sobie paź i była też królewna. Żyli wśród róż, nie znali burz, rzecz najzupełniej pewna.
There was a king, there was a page, there was a princess. But one day a dog came and ate the king, the cat came and ate the page, and the mouse ate the princess. Well, the dog was made of sugar, the page out of gingerbread, and the princess marzipan. Mostly, my dad tells me stories. So, that day, the little snot-nose climbed the tree. He looks down. Who is there, walking down the street? A militiant, which means a communist cop. The militiant stops to look at his watch. But what is it coming from the sky? Is it raining? It's the little snot-nose peeing from above on his brand new uniform. You rascal! I'm gonna get you! Who's there, walking? It's the commandant, his superior. Sergeant, what is it on your uniform? How do you take care of the state property? I see you at the station. I love the little snot-nosed stories. I can never get enough. Daddy, what happened next? What was next? My dad is so tired. He falls asleep himself. It's enough for tonight, sweetheart. I need to lie down. My back hurts. It doesn't occur to me at that time that the snot-nosed story is a little bit subversive. Until 5th grade, I don't even realize I live in a communist country. Poor country. This is my great aunt, my grandma's sister from Canada. She stays with us for a little bit. Poor country. Auntie, this is not right. We are rich. We are a rich country. We are the 10th economy in the world. We have lots of coal. And we have Swiss chocolate in the stores. You haven't seen the Canadian stores, sweetheart. This is nothing. How can there be nothing if there is Swiss chocolate once a year? She cannot be right. She should stay with us longer and find out for herself. But she goes back to Canada, where her son puts her in a home, where she dies, very unhappy. How is that a superior country? When I'm 12, a new girl comes into our class, Agatha. She lived in Zaire, Africa. She speaks fluent French. She writes in French science fiction novels in beautiful, colorful French-made notebooks. So, what is going on here, you idiots? Don't you know? This is a dictatorship! Ooh, a dictatorship? Oh, really, Agatha? That's a bit of an exaggeration. Of course, things could be better, but we have Kojak and Colombo on television. We have candy in the stores, and Polish candy is very good. Something is not right here. But we decide to challenge our civics teacher. She's plump, blonde, wearing glasses. She's a chain smoker, but she cannot smoke in class, so she plays with this little cigarette lighter all the time. How is Poland a democracy if we don't have an opposition party? Kids. We have a perfect democracy. The only thing, it's a very young democracy. If there was an opposition party, the opposition would just oppose everything that the government does. And there would be just one big mess. That's why we don't have opposition at this time. Seems perfectly reasonable. What do you say to this, Agatha? Well, how about cutting? Cutting? Doesn't ring a bell. I go to my mom. She knows everything. Mom, so what is it about cutting? She makes this weird face, as if she's scared or something. This is a place where the Soviets shot 20,000 Polish officers, prisoners of war. You know how it was during the war. The Germans came from the west and the Soviets came from the east. They divided Poland. There wasn't any country that would claim these soldiers, so Stalin decided just to get rid of them. But they say that Soviet Union is our greatest friend. Listen, this is not a free country. My father was a pre-war officer. They took him too. Not in Katyn, he was retired. He came home. People were telling him to go into hiding, but he was saying, why should I hide? I didn't do anything wrong. Pewnego dnia przyszli, kazali spakować rzeczy i zabrali go. One night they came, told him to pack his things, and they took him away. He was taken to Siberia. I never saw him again. But why? This is what they did. Please don't talk about it at school. Guys, guess what?